Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 bringing you another Company of Heroes 3 replay with a cold, slight one. In any case, this is a 3v3 on Essence Steelworks. I don't know why I keep getting this map, but alright, whatever the case. I'm doing a replay from the Hated Devil, alright. In any case, he sent me this and is... oh, motherfucker, alright. So we have... well, I think if you can put 2 and 2 together, you can figure out what that is. So I'm just going to call him... I'm just going to call him 9. I'm just going to call him 9. They have Ozzer takes in... wait, Ox... no, that was like Oxen... that was like a weird... no, Ozzer takes in. Ozzer, there we go. You're Oz. There, fuck it. Oz, you're Oz. As you can tell, I'm just like, Any case, we have Guy, DeBurb, and Mitchell. Thank you for having pronounceable names. Lower ranked guys versus lower ranked guys. Alright. So it should be a nice, interesting game. In any case, if you want to like to send in a CH2 replay, you can do so via my YouTube channel. Just go to my Gmail or my Facebook and submit it. You don't know how? Look up how to send a CH2 replay on Greyshot Productions. You'll find a video. You'll find a way to send it, and it'll work out just fine for you. And who knows? Maybe you can get the video featured, or like I guess your replay featured in a video. There you go. I'm losing my mind still after days of being sick. In any case, double check. So 3v3 on this map. You have the right side with the fuel, kind of more urban. You have the more open center, and on the left-hand side, you have more urban as well. A lot of choke points, a lot of easy ways to flank, and kind of just camp. Camping is a big issue. But in any case, we'll see how this goes. It looks like the Allies are charging head forward, where the Axis are slowly taking territory. Let's see. Mitchell Chang pick anti-infantry tactics. Great for burning out infantry and being pretty much a bastard close range, though. Yeah, just a lot of burning tactics and a lot of retreat, which is very good. Guys, a lot of Vanguard operations. Once again, close range. Burning is something. I see a lot of burning in this episode. God, every time I say that, it just reminds me of Supernatural, where was it Sam and Dean are stuck in TV, and Sam has to literally mention about this burning, throbbing pain about an ad. It's great. It's hilarious. Let's see. Ozzer takes in with loop off a supply doctrine. Nice supportive abilities, very good. Especially harder on this map because it's a lot of those areas are close to the front line, so the enemy could easily take those. It's 200 manpower you could be wasting. But also we have 9 going Festing Armor Doctrine. Good for camping. It would be amazing if he went like Advanced Emplacement or something to just annihilate it. Also, I realized I'm signing for a 4v4 game and trying to get people to do that. Realized that literally they removed 2 British commanders from it. You can't use them, which I find hilarious because of the simple fact that it's like, okay, if you know they're overpowered, why don't you fix them so that in a competitive scene, it isn't immediately like you can't have them. I find that so funny. Anyway, we still have a couple guys who haven't picked their doctrines yet. Nice idea of a flank with the Grenadiers. Problem is, wow, actually they kind of did all right. Made the MG kind of like reposition itself, and he thinks, oh, they're barely alive, and then fun fact, the MG comes around, suppresses them. I mean, there's another MG over here, which sucks. But then the Grenadiers can come around again with no infantry squad and neutralize them. Well, okay, now there's an infantry squad, but at one time there wasn't. Let's see. Grenadiers should be fine, like in the building, and well, no, you can't really get in the building. Wow, okay, definitely don't. Wow, don't fire Panzerfaust. That won't do anything to a building. You can do it. It will barely hurt a building, and if you really need to kill it, sure, but it won't do anything major. Right, there we go. Rifle grenade. That will kill the guys inside. Let's see right now. Grenadiers, once again, rifle grenade, but looks like you already used it, so I would just flank. This MG, as long as you stay far enough back, you should be fine. You just have to make sure this MG is out of range. Okay, you are flanking, so nice. We have an AT gun moving up. That's really early to bring up an AT gun, because I'm not seeing a lot. I mean, yeah, I don't know why you would bring up an AT gun, honestly. There's no OKW, so you don't have to worry about Kubel wagons. But, yeah, that's very curious. Also, I love this. He's like, I'm just going to fire. I can suppress them. And this Grenadier squad's going to go around and be like, watch me rifle grenade this son of a get bitch. Also, we have a mortar coming in. Very good. Very good. Oh my god, just insta-wipes it. Oh, beautiful. Why you don't put MGs in very small buildings? Because the rifle grenade just amplifies itself and just murders everything inside. It's great. It's fantastic. It's terrible for the enemy, but I don't care. Let's see, Grenadiers fighting off and holding them back. MG bunker guarding against a flank that looks like the Soviet player doesn't even want to fight or really push on. He's locked it down, which is pretty hilarious. He put and he's like ready for a big charge. He's all this cover. I'm surprised he doesn't start laying mines in demos. But even like 9 is like, look, I don't care. I'm just gonna put bunkers down. You don't want to attack me. I don't want to attack you. I'm just gonna back off. It's like a goddamn Berlin Wall incident here. We have two guys, both sides are looking at each other, ready to kill each other. More bunkers. So it looks like that's what 9's doing. He likes the bunker spam. Okay, and before you say, oh, Greyshot, that's part of his doctrine. Yeah, but still, 3 bunkers in the first 6 minutes of the game. That's not exactly a rousing. This isn't a great sign for your teammates to be like, oh, Jesus Christ, he has no idea what he's doing. Because, again, bunkers are fine, but we know the enemy has an AT gun. Or they did. So, no, they still do. They have AT guns. They could easily... Oh, wow, and they're actually moving on the left-hand side, too. They've... Holy mat, look at all the AT guns! It's 6 minutes in game. They're not going to have a Comet, or I guess in this case a Tiger, to really kill you. Though, I was going to say, is he going to have a Tiger? Yes, he assault support doctrine. So not only could he spam cargo trucks, which would be great for just calling in a ton of airstrikes, but, oh my god, they didn't, I just realized they didn't remove that from the 4v4. I know what doctrine I'm going. Anyway, yes, that's a thing. But they're moving on the AT guns, so they could literally just shoot. They could move the AT guns here and just, yeah, I was going to say right there, and just fire and neutralize the bunker. It's like, great plan, jackass. Great fucking plan. And this is why bunker spam does not work at all. Anyway, so it looks like over here, Hated Devil is locking down his area. Pretty effective, and looks like he hasn't rushed up yet, but I'm assuming he is. Yeah, he's upgrading to phase 3, so he's trying to rush for the heavier armor, which I can understand. The problem is the Allies are already prepping for advanced armor at this rate. Also, why the hell would you call down fuel here? Because the enemy's advancing on this point. You have no person over here. Alright, instead of like here, where there's like a Grenadier squad here, there's an MG here, they're laying mines, it's secure, but no, it's like, we want to go ballsy and drop fuel next to the enemy position. And I love these conscripts coming around the corner being like, man, Dimitri, what's with the packages from the sky? It's God. It's God. And God is giving us fuel to run over the enemy with our T-34s. 1, 2, 3. Is this going to be the 4th one? Oh my god, I love it's a race. Nope, conscripts still grabbed it. The Pioneer squads will probably beat them. But can they go for the... Oh my god, can the conscripts grab the 5th one? I don't know who grabbed that one. It didn't say. Maybe it was... Oh well. Whatever, he still got the majority. So all that fuel is now going to the Allies. And they're going to use it to rush armor. Congrats. Congrats, Oz. Congrats. You really made this situation a lot better. That being... Oh my god. Enough with the bunker spam. It's not going to work. Nice job killing that man. That was suppressed there. Also, I love how he's just shooting guys in front, because why not? But literally, this bunker spam is going... like, we just saw it backfire on the right. So, yeah, it's going to backfire hard. Also, that's the only thing he's doing. He just has a fucking engineer squad running around being like, bunker here, bunker there. I like this bunker. It's over here. It's perfect. They can't get through my bunkers. And then someone goes to that crazy guy and is like, sir, they've already killed 3 of your bunkers. Maybe you should focus on getting some men to the front line instead of building these bunkers, because it doesn't seem to be working. And the guy's like, no, my precious, I need to make more. The bunkers everywhere. I mean, to be fair, in early CH2, bunkers are a problem for the Soviets when there was only Soviets. But this is something that is a lot better. Like, you have a bunker, the guard's here, And as you can see, he's placed mines and kind of lured them in, so it literally comes face to face with, like, this, like, the hated devil just like shines in like experience, where this guy shines in incompetence. Anyway, DeBarb went advanced in placement regiment, so oh boy, can't wait for more of those emplacements. I mean, to be fair, it's not like he's placed a lot already. I'm assuming he's going to push and then advance with emplacements, which is not a bad idea. But then, oh my god. I just realized this game is going to be bullshit. I just realized that. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I don't think the guy who sent this in realized it was going to be bullshit, unless he did. I have to read his thing again. But, oh my god, is there a lot of bullshit already. AT guns in the first few minutes of the game. It's mass spam of them with no armor on the field. Alright. It's like the British had a psychic, it's like they knew. They had a psychic connection. They're like, the enemy team's gonna bunker spam. Let's get all the AT guns. Because I originally criticized this. Now I'm like, well, now they're just countering the bunker spam. Grenadiers coming in on the flank. They, again, knocking out the British infantry section. Very nice. Problem, if those shock troops get close enough and annihilate those Grenadiers at close range, then the AT guns will pretty much wreck shop everywhere else. Oh, look at all the British infantry moving up. All the Piats opening fire and killing the bunkers. Oh boy, you do not have grenades, do you? You do not have grenades. Okay, grenades might be your friend, just saying. Shock troops, once again, destroying the Grenadiers, as I predicted. Anyway, so, the hated devil in this situation just be like, I'm holding my side pretty well, and I'm luring traps. We're fine. I'll send some units to help you. And he is. He actually has a bunker in a way better spot. Because, again, it's kind of like, again, holding his side. If his side's on the right, then he has a huge defensive line going across. I wouldn't call it the Hindenburg line, which, again, I actually did a little bit of research on. Again, I highly recommend you go check out the Great War channel. Again, a lot of... I know I'm late to the party on that, but still, it's a really awesome channel on the Great War. But they kind of went in depth on the Hindenburg, which was a strategic defensive line that the Germans made to hold the British until they could deal with other fronts, and allow divisions on that front to be relieved and kind of just relaxed a bit, because they knew after their pushes in 1916 didn't go as planned, that it's like, all right, we have to prep for a it's like we have to deal with other fronts before we can deal with the major Western front. And they did. They dealt with Russia, and they're like, okay, rush everyone to this front. Use our major line as a staging point, and just try to push to Paris. Because if we take Paris, France falls. We win. France is out of the war. We surround the British, push them into the sea, and we GG Europe and finally end this bloody war. And it just didn't happen. And actually, in turn, they brought the Americans in the war because of unrestricted warfare, which was a really stupid idea. And, yeah, they just screwed him. Oh, look, another grenade. Man, they really should stop going in there. I feel there's a pile of dead, like, Allied bodies in there. Also, what the fuck? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. He just places bunkers. He's only placing bunkers. That's all he's doing. He even placed a fucking fuel point next to the enemy base. So, literally, it's 3 versus 2 right now. Luckily, Oz actually has a decent army, so he can make up for this. And Guy has no army, even though he has a ton of manpower. So that's a problem. Oh my god, look at that. Dude, if you want to spam, like, just all anti-tank weapons and have infantry, Royal Engineers is probably a better idea. I get what you're trying to do here. You probably want to upgrade them, you know, with more men or grenades, so they're better infantry. We'll see how well they are, but yeah, you're not gonna bust this guy down. I highly doubt you're going to. Also, a lot of Grenadiers, so they're better at anti-infantry. I mean, the weapons are fine, but they're not as effective against, you know, the infantry. Also, flame, I assume. pushing back the British infantry section, which is freaking hilarious. We're going to move up with our big attack, and everyone retreat. Oh, love COH2. So great. Alright, so let's see. What are we doing right now? So we have the AT guns, which are stationed here. We have an MG coming up. We have some Royal Engineers. You have upgraded armor, and you're probably going to stay up for comets, I assume. So we'll see how well that goes. DeBarb has upgraded, and he's getting a Firefly. Not a bad idea. But you have all AT and no anti-infantry, so I see that being a big issue. And probably the one guy I haven't talked really about, Mitchell. Big army, holding his area pretty well defensively. And I love this. I fucking love this. He's, well, not as effective as his defensive line. He's like, I'm just going to hold the right, and you two fuckers can go fight for mid. I'm going to hold my area. That's how I feel that the the hated devil is doing. He's like, I'm going to lock down my side. You two idiots fight mid. I'm just going to stay over here. And if I was him, I would just start mass producing these trucks and just put them all scattered around his territory. Anyway, freaking love how they're just flanking the bunkers. That's hilarious to me. Okay, so now 9 is like, alright, screw the bunker spam. Bunker spam not working. Alright, so you're finally going to get a full militarized army with a lot of different components? No, we're just going to do this, the good old-fashioned Stug spam. Sir, that's really not going to help us. No, it'll be fine. Actually, I can't believe I'm saying this. If he can move up this Stug, he can run over all these shock troops right now. But he didn't, so never mind. I am like, for a second, I'm like, oh my god, he's actually doing something smart. And he failed. The one positive note I will say about the Allies is the fact that, the Axis, at least they're keeping the front line pretty close to the Allied base. Wow, he actually punctured through. Really? Wow, you're not moving your AT guns or anything. Do you have even... Yeah, you do have anti-tank grenades. So, this Panther is screwed. Like, yeah, now it's even more screwed. You have 2 AT guns firing up its rear. Yeah, that was a waste. And you know what? I bet you $5 he blocks this up with barbed wire and closes it off. It was a nice idea for a flank, like come around and kind of annihilate his forces, but he just has too many men. And actually, one thing I'm surprised about is he didn't lay mines. Like, dude, you've had this territory for some time. I'm assuming you have you have a ton of munitions. You have an engineer. Lay mines. No, he's just killing an NG that can't move. This is going to be one of those games. Alright. Fire being called down, holding back the British infantry section for a time. Oh boy. And this game's going to just go on and on, isn't it? Brumbar's on the front line. So, again, Hated Devil's like, alright, I'm going to be reasonable. Let me get an anti-infantry tank, armored vehicle so I can knock out all this British infantry section, because we can see kind of a big threat. Problem was, it's just a few too many Piats for his own good. So, yeah, positive note, he's probably going to hold the left side pretty well. And he's actually, well, I don't know, I think you should actually go for the Tiger. Oof. Maybe just spam blitz trucks so that way you can call in a lot of strafing runs to deal with this. Strafing runs would probably be pretty good. But it looks like the Allies are kind of like prepping for a counter assault of some type, even though having fuel would probably help them out a bit. Let's see. You still have... Oh my god. No, don't worry, guys. The Stug idea is definitely going to work. We just need a command tank to lead them. Oh, boy. Dude, I really hope at the edge of those... the edge of those binoculars, the caps are still... He's fortifying in his base. He's fortifying... I'm sorry. He's fortifying his tank in his base. Maybe this is what I get for having 2 really good games in a row. And then going through and be like, well, no, this replay's not good because this guy dropped down the first 10 minutes, and this guy's AFK, so I really don't want to show a game with the 2v3 and versus AFK and stuff like that. Thank you guys for saying in replays, by the way. But maybe this is what I get. Because this is one of the most, different CH2 matches I've gotten sometime. Oh boy. I am tempted to fast forward, but I'm not. I'm going to show you this whole game. Anyway, okay, so at least, okay, it looks like Oz has something. Maybe not the most smartest person, but, you know, he's fighting a lot of grenadiers with MG42s to combat shock troops. Probably the shock troops are just like, okay, let's move up and annihilate you. Almost killed that grenadier. Very lucky it did not. And shock troops are holding mid. Now we have a flame barrage coming in, and that's where Oz, I feel like he's calling out a lot of these flame barrages. We'll see. Okay, not bad. Okay, covers the point. A little sooner probably would have been better with that, so that way they didn't cap it in the first place, but I don't know. Oh, look, a large armor push in a single file line. That will definitely help against the entire AT line fighting them. I love how Oz is like, yeah, we're gonna push, and he realized, like, oh my god, I'm surrounded by idiots. There goes another Stug. If he loses the Panther, I swear. No, Panther escapes. Wait, is he gonna turn around? Nope. It's not escaping. It's turning around for some reason and charging back into the with no gun. Oh my god. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with. Again, Firefly, AT gun, AT gun. This is... Alright, now I will fast forward because the fuck did I just watch? So an engineer squad somehow got... I'm assuming he walked through here. Is decapping that. His conscripts will probably go deal with that. Because he has a defense force over there. Not bad. All the bridge infantry not healing that. I don't understand why. We have the Panther moving up, realizing there's a ton of AT. Pulling the fuck back. Lost it from the AT gun, but the Panzer Grenadiers might be able to kill the building in time. Again, getting a ton of munitions right now. Probably a saving grace. If I was him, I'd be like, alright, let's get a few more trucks out and strafing run, because oh my god, are we dealing with massive blobs. Now we're dealing with blobs. Like, let me be very clear. These allied players are not good, but these Axis players, other than hatred, are fucking terrible. Sorry if it sounds like I'm swearing too much or something, but I'm just like, you have got... Oh, no, actually, this is good. The bunker that he put down earlier. Again, a good point. This is a again, guarding his flank to make sure that the enemy can advance. Again, he still has this defensive line over here. This is the only reason why the Axis are still in play, because of this defensive line. That said, if middle falls and they follow suit and just come around this way and come in from behind, then this whole line is facing one direction will get annihilated. But we'll see what happens. We have a Brumbar coming out. Again, very close to getting a Tiger, which I think actually might help, because Tiger's actually pretty good at killing infantry, especially, you know, if maybe suppress them and then have the Tiger run them over. That could, you know, do a lot of damage. But anyway, we have Beavis and Butthead going in for mid. Beavis is currently getting a bunch of Panthers and getting his Grenadiers back up. But we'll see how he fucks this up. Oh my god, never mind. Hey guys, here's a fun tip. Don't group up your guys around, because that rifle grenade could have annihilated them. That said, also fun tip. Don't group up your guys. Oh my god. Beavis had to now I'm just going to call these guys Beavis and Butthead throughout this entire thing. Beavis had the situation where he could have ambushed shock troops and annihilated the whole group. But instead, he grouped his own guys up and didn't move as they charged him. And now this guy is so like, well, maybe I should pick up the MG42s. He had now a 3-star shock troop squad with 2 pairs of MG42s. That thing is going to be incredibly tough to kill and very good to kill the enemy. Now, I'm assuming we have a flame barrage coming in, but just like before, he's just going to be like, alright, I'm going to leave. Alright, some losses. Oh, wow, really? Never mind. This guy's like, I'm just going to stand and fire, and now I'm going to retreat. Alright. Whatever. So Butthead is currently building a Pack 43 in a bad location. Okay, So, well, yeah, it's bad. Okay, here's my rationale. The Pak-43 is designed to fire through obstacles, alright? So right here, while guarded by this MG42, would be better because you could have it here, it could fire through and deal with the 17-pounder and the Bofor, neutralize these things, and hold back the Allied armor, where the 17-pounder has to actually cost munitions for it to fire through obstacles. So in this situation, the Pak-43 would be better. The 17-pounder could survive longer, but as long as the Pak-43 keeps firing at that position, 17-pounder would eventually die. Now, unfortunately, that Hindenburg line is being tested, and as these guys slowly push, but luckily because Hated Devil is not an idiot and is prepping, he's like, well, I know where they are, so let's break them. Now, I know he concentrated barrage somewhere, or maybe he did. Alright, it's not there anymore. So now the Allies are just putting everything down in mid. Because they're like, alright, we get mid, we get the fuel, we get the far left with the Soviet guy guarding, and we GG this game. I don't blame them. Panzerwerfer coming in, I'm assuming here. Oh, look, hitting a building. You know what the Panzerwerfer is really, really good at? It's not hitting buildings. Okay, Railway is good at hitting stuff, and again, nice job on that. But you know what's really good, what the Panzerwerfer is really good at? Those giant infantry blobs. Man, geez, only if the enemy had giant infantry blobs that you could target with a Panzerwerfer to really kill it. I mean, only if he had a giant blob of infantry on the enemy team that the enemy was using to combat them and to harass them with, to really be the focus center of the Panzerwerfer, but I guess not. I just guess that they have no big blobs of infantry grouped up, perfectly stationed, not moving, that would be perfect to hit. It's shocking, really. I couldn't find, going through all 3 players, I just couldn't find a single area in which they would just group up infantry forces that would be great to hit. Instead, you want to hit a building, which a Panzerwerfer is not really good at. So it's kind of saddening, I guess, to see. Oh, well, maybe it's... Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Okay, we Stuka bombs coming in. And Panther on the flank. Oh, thank you. Just thank you, Hated Devil. I can't believe I'm thanking the devil, but I'm actually thanking the devil. Nice flank, nice Panzerwerfer. Another Pak-43 was built. Where the fuck are you kidding? Alright, yeah, build it 2 feet from the other one. Firefly pulling back, shock troops rolling in. Not sure what they're going to do, but I guess it's for sightlines for the other Firefly. But that one blew up. Frumbar moving up to help with the shock troops. P-47, not P-47, support. What was it? Oh god, I can't even say the name. Strafing support coming in. Help take out the Axis armor. Again, all the airstrikes coming in to help neutralize all the stuff here, which allowed the Allies to push up. The fact there are now 2 Pak-43s literally next to each other. I'm surrounded. I just want to pull up a clip and just like, I'm surrounded by idiots. Because that's what I think of right now. Fun. Oh boy. Yeah, that's... Strafing support will keep the Axis back, and the Allies are now just reinforcing. Oh look, all the, man, all those, poor guys rushing in on a Tiger. Man, that bunker's coming in real handy right now, isn't it? Also, I love how he has teller mines still active and stuff like that. Nice hit with the Tiger. You can just keep popping this infantry and eventually they'll lose. And look at that, because they were suppressed and they couldn't do anything, the Tiger did a ton of damage. It's amazing. Panzerwerfer firing. Where's it going to hit? A very crucial point right here. As you can see, there was a lot of enemy units. They were invisible, so of course you didn't see them. And of course they're still invisible, so that's why their bodies aren't there. But it was actually a very critical moment he hit that Panzerwerfer strike there, because if he didn't hit that right then nothing would have changed for the entire game, which is very important. This guy's still back at base. I like how he doesn't upgrade his guys with more artillery or medical so we can get the guys healed up faster. Just as one guy, which will take a longer time to heal. Kind of stupid when you think about it. But, you know, I guess that's his plan, his strategy. Brumbar firing upon the enemy plane. I guess it's doing a recon pass, I think? Hold on. Yeah, it's a recon pass. Mitchell deployed a recon plane. And also charging it. Oh my god. Actually a good flank. Man, once again, putting something very valuable, very close to enemy lines, and just being like, come hit me, come hit me, come hit me, and not doing anything to prepare for the enemy when they actually come and smack you in the face. Oh my god. I don't even know how this died. I'm assuming it was from the precision bombing strike, but thank you. And oh my god. So many conscripts just died. I'm just not even going to say anything other than a wasted airstrike. The fact that Beavis called an airstrike a Butthead's own unit when the Brumbar just took it out is probably the definition of what the fuck is going on in this game. Holy mackerel. A Tiger tank died from a massive assault, but as you can see, the mines that were placed are holding back the British. The MG bunker that was over here is holding back the British. Fire's calling down, so a lot of the MG will be roasted, but he threw a bunch of grenades, which is currently annihilating them, and I wouldn't be surprised when we don't see a... No, he doesn't have enough. Never mind, he's gonna fall back. So, oh my god, guy has 2,800 manpower. Oh, damn it. Hey, Devil, you should have moved. You lost a lot there, and I feel like that was your big fuck-up moment. If you can kill this comet, that would make it up, but yeah. That was a big fuck-up moment for you. That was a really, really big one. But you held off the enemy attack, which we'll say is a positive. The problem is the enemy could just simply, like, the amount of manpower these guys had to just simply, like, okay, everyone, let's get back on the field. And then Guy has a huge army, which, again, I'm incredible. Like, why doesn't he call in a forward logistics glider and just annihilate the enemy? I don't know. Also, I love how there's just 2 AT guns over here, and you don't move up the Grenadiers, just murder them. Because right now at range, they can just arty you to death. I swear to God, if you lose that squad to an artillery ability because you won't move, butthead, oh my god, he might, no, he will lose it. He probably will lose it. Come on, just put it out of just put it out of the misery, please. Oh my god. Yes, let's call in Railway. Because Railway is the only thing we have capable of killing AT guns, not the Grenadier squad that you didn't move. Oh boy. Okay, so fun fact. So after that decisive hit, do I think Hey Devil's a bad player now? No. I think he just, again, was focusing and got triple teamed and, again, lost. That's the first time he's made a mistake and has actually been pretty good defensively so far. So, if that's one mistake, then fine. But a mistake would be, I don't know, charging a bunch of AT guns with a Panther. Or, you know, having a Brumbar firing a bunch of AT guns when, you know, they could possibly have support coming. Anyway, this guy's coming back in with his blob. Now they hit mid, so Beavis has to move back his Panthers. And, unfortunately, strafing support's coming in, which is going to rocket them quite a bit. Now, what do you have? You still have barely anything. Great. Man, I really hope Hated Devil's watching this so we can realize just how, just like what he like was playing. Because he's probably just like, man, it was a really interesting game. And then he's like looking at this and he's like, oh my god, the enemy brought up their Panzerwerfers to the front line. What was I playing with? Now, again, if this guy's Panzerwerfer barrage can be effective and hit this, then I'll give him credit. But if he somehow misses a point-blank he missed a point-blank Panzerwerfer shot. Oh my god, and I continue to call them Beavis and Butthead for the time being. Nice KVA flamethrower to burn away the enemy. Blob's coming back. Firefly coming in to deal with the Brumbars. Big counter assault to take back to his left-hand side. I would pull back at this point because there is no freaking way are you going to be able to hold it. That was a really good railway artillery strike. It actually hurt a lot of this guy's blob, so I'll give you credit. That was a good one. That was a good area because again they're kind of choke pointed. That works. That seriously does work. Nice job killing the Panther. Oh wow. So yeah, some losses in mid. Looks like the Allies will take over the right. Mid. Shock Troop Army though, moving up. Just I guess keeping the attention of the Panthers so the S-285 can kill it. Also, once again, Mitchell, you had this entire side locked down for at least 20 minutes. You laid not a single mine anywhere or demos. Not the Soviet way. Just not the Soviet way. So once again, we have the Hated Devil still holding his right-hand side, slowly rebuilding his army, even getting a Tiger tank in the meantime. Panther still trying to fight shock troops because that's what you need to fight is shock troops. Yeah, this is turned into a parody video at this rate. This is turned into a parody of COH2. Oh wow. And I feel like the only straight man is the Hated Devil. Oh my god, and the tank is even up for capture. The question is, will a Soviet player pull back one of his shock troops and take the tank? Or, you know, something else in general. Airstrike coming in once again. Oh, no, it's actually a fragmentation bomb. And you know what? That scared him. So I'll give you that. Also, it will hurt the Churchill, which I guess thought nothing would come in, but unfortunately the airstrike doesn't do all that much. It, like, barely dinged it. So they have a mortar pit now. They're putting up a fight. Yeah, he's just making mortar pits to fight off infantry and deal with, like, bunkers and other things, so not a bad idea. Also, again, he went fortification, so I wouldn't be surprised if he starts fortifying these to make him extremely tough to kill. So, Tiger Tank on the flank, trying to knock out the Churchill. Tiger Tank should push it back, but again, doesn't... you need like an elephant or a gag to really start busting Churchills, which they don't have, but they have enough firepower to start busting these bunkers, so that's a good thing. Oh, please call it down right here. No, you put it here instead of the retreat point. Oh boy. Fortunately, a lot of armor moving up. That Tiger should probably fall back at this point, taking a lot of damage. I know he has a Panzerschreck, but yeah, strafing support coming in, hitting that Tiger where it hurts. Tiger really needs to fall back like right now. Panzer Grenadiers, pretty much they're all falling back. Churchill, though, pressing, along with a lot of allied armor. Panther coming in for the flank and failing. Maybe it was trying to save the Tiger, but should have pulled back. Also, I'm just pointing this out. They have two Panzerwerfers that cannot escape by going backwards and have to go all the way around here or all the way over here. Wait, can you? Nope, they can't go backwards, so they have to go around. Also, this is the time where your Panzer Grenadiers... oh no, Strafing Gun didn't hit. Actually hit the other guys, so... oh, very close to killing the Firefly. Firefly, just stay there and try to hit the Tiger. And you can't see it, so fire another round, and there it goes. Thank you, incompetence. If I was him, I would have kept moving up, so that way, of course, that would have annihilated him. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, he should pull back. He should really, really pull back to make sure that unit doesn't die. Anyway, so Butthead is now, I guess, taken off from the Devil is, oh my god. Once again, a parody video when I'm rooting for the Devil. So, Butthead has, efficiently, essentially going with a lot of anti-infantry, which is fine. Again, he has two Brumbars and a Stug, which has some light anti-armor components to it. It can fight off up to medium armor. The problem is they're fighting heavy armor with Churchills and Comets. And yeah, it's probably not going to be a great idea. Also, Guy still has a huge army. Like, he has 3,000 manpower. He is manpower hoarding. Why he doesn't deploy a commando glider and get a huge army of commandos is beyond me. I don't know. I just don't know. Also, SU-85 pushing forward. Doesn't look like he managed to kill the Tiger, but a Panzerfaust, which he is firing, would cripple it long enough for the Panzer Grenadiers, which are running up, to get a nice shot in its rear and neutralize the SU-85. He just needs one more shot, and there it goes. Also, the massive Panzerwerfer barrages have literally failed. He's gotten 5 kills at most with the Panzerwerfer instead of killing any of these blobs. This blob has been reduced, but that was from the railway, which again, okay, Butthead, nice job with that. But now, you have Brumbars versus Fireflies, and most of the time, Fireflies win. Now, I don't know, maybe the Brumbars will actually win this scenario. Or maybe I was just lying to you, and I know for a fact that they will not. At this scenario, I would say the Allies are pretty much assured to win, especially when I see a scout car in the left-hand corner of my screen get literally put on fire, and just stay there in the fire, because why not? Because, you know, that gun can really hurt a KV. Are you really calling a direct strike on a KV? Are you serious? You are a special person when you call in an airstrike, a Stuka bomb on a heavy tank that will literally do nothing against it. Anyway, Tiger moving up because it's like, I have to do something. Oh, it looks like there's a grenade stuck to it, which sucks. The Devil now has enough fuel, but not a lot of men and not a lot of manpower, so it's... Yeah, the Allies have this... Okay, I'm going to assume the Allies have this in the bag, but the reason I haven't called them other names of other stupid, idiotic players, also you're standing in fire, I don't know why you're doing that, is because of the fact that they've been fucking up equal, so I can't say they're gonna win, because so far they haven't shown the capability of winning. Also, if we look at the enemy points-wise, they're getting rather close to losing via just points. So even though, for God forbid, the Allies have done a decent job at pushing back the Axis, if the Axis can just hold on a little bit longer, they could win the match. Again, we'll see. Panthers have not been exactly, you know, alive for that long, but I think he has a teller mine still scattered around, so if he rushes up, he can still hit the teller. I'm making the assumption he has the teller mine there. Maybe it did blow up, I don't know. Airstrike going in for the AT gun, kind of missed. Although the bunker killed it, so nice job on that. Tanks pushing up, trying to murder the last of the Axis armor. So far succeeding. And remember, they literally have enough manpower to just, again, just keep this fight going for as long as they want. Brumbar, not exactly the best to fight in this scenario. Looks like, and Hey Devil doesn't, I mean, if he doesn't call an airstrike, so yeah, it should have enough for Panzer Grenadiers, maybe that would work. But, yeah, things are not looking good. They're falling back. His Hindenburg line fell. The only, wow, okay, yeah, he just busted through. The only thing I could say that might work is if these troops just run to a teller mine. I swear, please, I'm sorry, S-mine. Please have laid S-mines on these points, because if that's the case, I could see him just walking his entire army and just dying, losing all of it. That would make my day. That would really make my day. Alright, Panthers rolling up. This Comet is screwed, because it is fighting 2, when it can only really handle 1. Now, the problem with these shock troops moving in is that it's getting very close to this Blitz truck, which is why I would be very cautious if I was Hated Devil. But it looks like he's trying to go with the Panzer Grenadier spam, which could work. He just has to stay away from the shock troops, which would annihilate him, and have this Brumbar fight the shock troops. And then he should be fine. Nice idea with the trying to take the point, or the field point. But the problem is they have a KV, which annihilates infantry, so Yeah, I'm going to fast forward through this part because... Wow, they literally walk into the bunker. That's incredible. Fire coming down, so they hold the fuel. Looks like we have artillery coming down. I'll clear this. Probably for the mortars, which he has 1, 2, 3 mortars, which probably would help break the Hindenburg line a little bit on the right. Oh, look, big push on the right. So let's see what that's going to do. So we have 2 Comets and a Churchill. That's very hard to kill. Versing a Brumbar and 2 Panzer Grenadiers. I would say the Allies have this, but I wouldn't count them out just yet. We'll see how this fight goes. We have an airstrike coming in. Oh my god, they're all backed up in the goddamn... Please just stay there and just take the railway. Oh, they hit a mine, I think. And now they're all backed up in a corner that can't move. That was an awesome hit on a thing that did absolutely nothing. Panthers rolling up. They can hit that convoy. Or they could be hit by their own airstrike. Thanks, butthead. Just a nice job on that one. Really, seriously. Oh my god. That would have been a great fire hit if there was actually infantry there. But now, I mean, like, okay, I'll do damage, but I don't think it'll kill any of this stuff. Also, army-wise, like, again, Beavis is not doing too bad. He has a decent army. The problem is they just keep dying, so I don't believe in it. The Allies, though, have a huge army, and they really need to start, you know, taking those guys out if they want to win this game. But I do not think they're going to win this game. I don't think so. Oh my god, you actually hit them with you hit 1 squad with your double Panzerwerfer. I'm so happy for you. You hit 1 squad instead of the blob of shock troops. I'm proud of you, Beavis. At least you hit something. You didn't fail. You got a D. Not great, but you don't have to retake the class. I swear, please just have your Tiger run them all over. That would make my day so much better. Anyway, Firefly moving up, knocking out the Panther from a close range shot. Could probably take out the Firefly, but the problem is it doesn't have enough health to fight the other Firefly, which also 3 stars. So it's also it's marked tracked vehicle, so it could probably not escape. Now fire and kill it, or it's gonna miss and not do anything. That's why you don't turn the Panther so the gun can stay on the Firefly and kill it. If the... Oh my god. If he retreats into the teller, I will die. Oh my god, you're gonna retreat into the teller mines, aren't you? That was a great airstrike. Oh, please. Just do me a solid retreat into... Thank you. Damn it, it was on the edge. I was hoping they went this way. Well, at least you got another squad of shock troops. But the problem is you still have to deal with all that armor. And the enemy's probably going to drain you dry before you really can. Although we have a random Firefly coming over here. Bunch of Panzer Shreks, though. Should deal with it. Actually, the Tiger... Where's the Tiger? Oh, dang it, out of control. Right at the end. Well, at least you killed it. And you got 1 point. Now Beavis or Butthead has to take 1 point. Will they do it? Probably not. But hell, at least you took 1. Katusha. Once again, just like, not really anything guarding it. If the Grenadier just walked up, they'd be like, alright, okay, at least he's pulling back, so he's not entirely idiotic. So they have the right point, it looks like Butthead is taking the left point, so that's good. If they can just take the points and hold them, probably won't for very long because of that KV, they could win. They could win. Also remember, they have the Stuka bombs. If the guy was smart, he would decap points, so that way they could just slowly let the point timer go down. But we have a huge army coming in, and 1 Tiger is probably not going to have to be enough. You're going to need Teller Mines or Panzer Shrek. You need something else than just 1 Tiger tank. Looks like you're preparing for a flank, maybe? Not entirely sure what you're doing. Unfortunately, those guys are probably going to die, so I'd retreat immediately. Although, Tiger's like, hey, what's up? You forgot about me? And he's like, no. Oh my god, I love how he's like, yeah, I'm going to run around instead of just straight to the base. That's a smart idea. Tiger going to have some issues. He needs a little bit more support, but he's pulling back. Don't know why. T-34, random T-34, I guess. No one's quit. I should probably mention that. Just coming around and killing all the remaining bunkers over here. Big push. Oh, wow. So, Butthead has officially gotten a Panther and Brumbars. So, and a Scout car and an Oswin. I'm sorry, just a Brumbar. He's a big armor column. The problem is, well, they're grouped up. There's a lot of ATing. Now, the Panther's now gone, so they have no official tank gun. So the Su-85 can be like, alright, I'll just keep sniping it. Oh my god. But they're capturing mid, and they're capturing the right. If they can hold the points, which I don't, there's no way in hell. Like, if this guy was smart, if Butthead was smart, he would put a Pack 43 right here and just annihilate all this armor. If he was smart, he would lay traps, like Teller mines, with the amount of munitions this guy has. So that way he could combat the enemy armor. If. That is the big thing. If. Plane just crashed. Tiger tank trying to help out, but way too much armor here. Has to pull back. Shock troops just roaming around, and I feel like I'm gonna fast forward through this because I physically cannot take any more of this bullshit. I can't. I just can't. Tiger tank gonna get annihilated. AT gun guarding it though, so he at least has some support. Remember that Oswin that killed the Firefly? No, I don't either, because it's gonna get annihilated. Oh my god, what rank are these guys again? Okay. 58 kills. Oh boy. This just gets better, and this guy is 6th. He's not a pop cap, mind you. He's at 6,000 manpower.
The enemy only have 50 points left.
Yep. And the Su-85 is like, let's charge the base, because why not? And that's sad when the enemy's charging your base with an Su-85. Because again, it's very easy to kill that thing, and looks like it's about to learn that lesson. Hey, let's back up. Panzer Grenadiers like, hey, what's up? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. KV-8 burning them. Again, they're just saying units to die with no real support, and they're also saying like the most jumbled mess of units I've seen to take these points. Oh look, the Panzerwerfers are charging. Guys, it's the Panzerwerfers. Remember those efficient Panzerwerfers? Are you seriously fucking charging them into armor? Oh my. You are a special person. Yeah, it's fire coming in. Like, yeah, they just got annihilated. And again, they have so much manpower and fuel and shit that they can just keep this fight going. Oh my god. Good Zing artillery. No, this was not GG. This was not. Like, okay. Hate a Devil, good defensive line. When he got triple teamed, he got hit hard. Yeah, he had some good comebacks, good kills, and probably the most consistent out of the best out of the three. Though I still say he had just weaknesses. So not bad. Again, 66,000 damage. He was easily the best out of the group. Beavis and Butthead, go fuck yourself. Yeah, that holy mackerel. Guy, just big. Oh my, like the problem. I can't even like say like, oh, the allies were good. No, they just blobbed. It was so easy to take those guys out, but it's just like, oh my god, they have no fucking clue what they're doing. Yeah, let's charge a Firefly with an Oswin. That's really gonna help. But again, they're low level players. Maybe they're making a mistake, but still, holy god, did this game turn into a parody. very quickly, and I was not expecting that. I was not. Yeah. Jesus. I don't like. I just want to say, just like, I know it's like it's not hard. I know it's like, oh, but Greyshots, like, they're really good. No, these allied players were terrible. Like, they didn't mind their sections. They didn't guard their troops. They didn't really play all that well. You literally pushed them to their base at the beginning of the game, and we know how good you are. So it's just like you guys could have really just won this game, and you just prolonged it to, yeah, unseen measures. Because why not? And I don't really hate a devil who sent this in. I don't. Is this a great game? No. Is it a good game? No. Is it okay at best? But I haven't had a game this freaking weird in a while. So thank you for sending this in. But oh my god, did your allies suck? And did the allies suck? But yeah, that's game. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just going to bed. I'm gonna rest after this game. But this has been Greyshot 117, and I'll see you guys next time.